What's up, guys? Crazy Blackman 108 here. I'm back with another video. Today I'm here to do something new. As you can tell by the title above, it's late for me tonight, but the new Naruto Manga chapter came out. Naruto Manga chapter 615. I don't know if it's just because I saw my friend Tash, or because I saw Never had a review on it, or if it's because the chapter was pretty good for the first time in a while. Well, last week's was good, but I just feel like doing a chapter review. So I'm going to go ahead and do this my best shot since I don't do these too often. But, yeah, so this chapter was just, it was, some crazy stuff. Neji is dead, and he's dead right there in front of Naruto. Naruto's got that look on his face like, just about the same as Luffy, all except for the, when Ace died, and it's, it's crazy, and he's just shocked. And you have Obito taunting him, saying, "What's that, Naruto? I thought none of your comrades were going to die. Say it again. I said try and say it again." And then, he tells him, to look around, and Naruto sees that a whole bunch of the Shinobi Alliance has died. A bunch of, I'm just going to call them red shirts because they're no-names, have died because of the wood technique that happened last chapter that ended up killing Neji. And so it's just crazy. And the alliance, it shows some of the main characters that are just shocked, like, what, Neji's died? And then the one thing I did want to focus on, so I'm gonna pull this up, is the speech. Well, not necessarily speech, but what Obito says to Naruto, because this is making Obito turn into a true villain, because Obito really hasn't been a villain yet to me. He's just been a poser. But this is showing the truly evil side of him to me. Obito was like, this is going to continue. Your feeble words and principles are going to be proven wrong. This is what happens when talk about hope and ideals. This is reality. Naruto, what do you have in this reality? You have no father and mother. Your master Jiraiya is dead, and as long as you keep on opposing, your friends will die, one after the other. No one that acknowledges you will survive. And I'm just like, that's some harsh stuff. That's like a villain type of thing to say that, you won't be acknowledged by everyone in your village, right? But guess what? I'm going to kill off every last one of them. And then it shows Kakashi, and he's just Obito. And he keeps on rambling on about stuff, and he's just, Naruto's just out of it. And then so Obito says, but you know what, Naruto, it's alright, come to me, and I can, make this all disappear. And I think you see Naruto's hand kind of reach out, but then you see him get smacked. Hinata smacks him, and Naruto's kind of startled by it. And then Hinata gives this whole speech saying, did you just forget what Neji, well, in the manga panda, they translate as Neji Nisan, but manga panda usually, because they get it out real quick, not very good translation. So some things might change from this review when the manga stream version comes out later today. But Hinata was saying, do you forget what Neji said? Your lives, you now just don't have your own life to be accounted for, but you have everyone else's life out here. Everyone follows, your traditions. Everyone is believing in you and following in your path. Everyone wants to keep with your path and keep and trust faith in you. And Hinata goes on to say, that's me too. And she basically said, that Naruto's ninja way is her ninja way as well. And then so Naruto's just they're just, kind of shocked at her saying this. And then it cuts to Kumara, and this kind of had me laughing. Kumara's, they're still gathering chakra, focusing and stuff, and he's like, yeah, hey Naruto, your life's not just your own. I'm inside you too. That's two lives that you already for sure have accounted for. Don't forget about me. And then Naruto's just like, oh, I know. I don't want to give up on my principles and my friends. But Neji, and then Kumara's like, dude, snap out of it. Do you forget? Your mother and father gave up their lives to you the same way Neji did. You've had two other lives to be accounted for within your own life since the moment you were born, besides you and me. And I thought, dang, Kumara, you're kind of going in deep right there, my dude. Even though before you were just a senseless, cold-hearted, with all the other stuff that we know Kumara was. But I'm not going to delve into that right now. And so Naruto kind of, snaps up and wakes up, and he's like, you know what, you're right. And he wakes up, and he tells, he grabs Hinata's hand, you know what, yeah, Hinata, let's stand together. And both of them stand up, and Naruto's holding, Hinata's hand and stuff, and Hinata's Naruto's hand is so big, and I was like, It was kind of weird the way it was, translated. And she's then Naruto, went to his like nine tails form thing, and she says, "But I feel so protected around him." And then the coolest thing I thought about the art in this chapter was like the fact that like when it showed the ten tails, it showed Naruto towards the end when he went and like clutched his fist, and it showed like the ten tails was into like one of those Star Wars figures, like that one right there, and from my hand, they crushed it, destroyed it, it's gone. It's pretty cool. And then also too, we had Obito when Naruto, no, when Hinata was saying all this. I'm not gonna lie, I was thinking how messed up slash kind of funny would it be as she's giving this real motivational speech, bam, spear right through her as well and kill her. And then Naruto's just like, as messed up as it is, I kind of thought it'd be just a tiny bit funny, but I don't want Hinata to die. But Obito was like kind of standing there waiting. Madara was like, that's strange. He must really care to hear what he's gonna say. And then Obito starts to form a Biju bomb or Jubi bomb, and uh Madara's like, no, don't do that. That's not good. That could harm the Jubi skin. And Obito's like, I don't care. The Jubi's strong. It will take it. And so he starts to do, a Jubi bomb, and then Killer Bee comes in and goes eight tails with the help of, he comes flying in with the help of Sai, and then goes eight tails, gets his own Biju bomb going on, and they go in, and then he goes and clashes with the actual Ten Tails Jubi bomb, and then goes into like the Ten Tails mouth, and then blows it up inside the Ten Tails mouth itself, and it's like pretty epic. But then B gets hurt from it and stuff. But yeah, the coolest thing about the chapter for me was that this pretty much seals the whole Hinata Naruto relationship. The only thing that could have made this better was like, I'm not all like French, for relationships in the manga stuff, but they would have kissed, but basically just sealed it, because it's basically sealed now. There's no way Naruto cannot end up with Hinata in the end unless she dies, which I hope she doesn't, because she was like, I was wishing Kishimoto for a second there when she said like one of those lines, Naruto would have saw like his mother behind her. But yeah, it was a really good chapter. Really enjoyed it, and I thought it was pretty good. One Piece is out now, so I'm gonna go read One Piece. I might review One Piece, not sure. But yeah, I hope you all enjoy this chapter review of Naruto Manga chapter 615, and I hope you guys have a good day. Peace.